Previously on Rootz exclusive.
After they've just conceded and Hass has hit the post, you've picked up the ball and dashed it, and not even safe side the hitting the board. You've given it straight back to them to have another go. 3-2, you get knocked out. For you should know better on that stage. BRFC, you shouldn't be losing that game. Shots you should be saying. Again, if you want to criticise my game, I'm ready to criticise people. It's small margins.
If you were that guy, you'd be in a big team right now.
I'm telling you right now, if I come up against you, you're finished.
You're talking about why hydrate and all these nationals, but where were you?
There's going to come a time where I'm going to be standing here and you're going to be opposite me, and then we'll get it cracking. Are we not the two right now in the top 5? You can start with that. Why am I wearing this?
Yeah, we will, don't you worry. Right, you ready? All right.
So
ready?
Yeah, man.
Wait, gloves ready already, you know.
I'm ready to smoke this guy, that's why.
You smoke me?
Where's your gloves? Bring your gloves here. It's actually,
gloves?
it actually make more sense.
Why?
Are we not doing goalie water?
Yeah, we...
So get your gloves,
He
bro.
doesn't need them, we'll do it afterwards.
Put your gloves here.
Listen.
Bro, you need to relax.
Yeah, I was going to say, relax. You know what I'm saying? Right, you ready, yeah?
Yeah.
In fact, we should get in like this. Don't worry, look. What's going on, people? Welcome back to Rootz TV. These two are already going at it already, man. Like, what is going on? Got the
No,
biggest...
I just said, where's his gloves, bro?
Listen, he's getting his gloves out. Don't worry, man. Don't worry.
All right.
Worry about your gloves, man. What you're going to do with them. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
I'm just saying, what's going on there?
Biggest rattler in the scene, Khaled. And then my guy Hass, how you doing, bro? You good, yeah? Yeah. Also, right, first things first, we need to address this. Why are you wearing that top? Because I thought you got kicked out of West Village,
Stop that,
bro.
man. Stop that.
I thought Wade kicked you out.
Stop that. Don't believe anything that you see in the newspapers and all that, bro. Stop that.
Not even in the newspapers, on socials, man.
On socials, all of that, man.
How are you outing out your own players, yeah, in front of a, a live audience?
You're seeing the players that I'm playing with.
Oh, you're trying to play out your players? Oh, no! You're digging out your players?
No one outed no one, man. Like I said, look, don't believe what you read in the newspapers at the end of the day, yeah.
Would you do that?
Of course not, bro. I mean,
Who outed? I didn't even out for starters.
You did.
When you put it out, you knew what you was trying to do, yeah? You was trying to make it as bad as possible.
No.
We was at A1, for anyone that doesn't know, and me and KO5 are going at it. It's got to about the quarterfinals or whatever it is, so obviously I'm out. He's basically trying to get at me, and you're there with your camera, and you stuck it on me, and I said, listen, look who you're playing with and look who I am, but I never meant it in a disrespectful way. I'm saying you're with national players, you got Hass over here in goal, Mikes, Izzy, Fitz, whatever, and then look who I'm playing with. I didn't mean it in a disrespectful way, and I'm sure Wade also knows that. So I'm not sure why he also joined in with everyone in the comments. I don't know why you're joining in.
It was disrespectful, Khaled, man. It's like you're just kind of...
You lot made it look worse.
Putting yourself on a pedestal and he's like, look who I'm playing with like that, man.
What do you mean? Okay, but Hass, do you agree with me?
Bro, after that video, right, that went viral, West Villain said, see you later, Khaled. So before, you had no team, and the only team that you were holding on to was who? West Villains. And now you're coming today wearing their top when they dropped you. Bro, it's crazy, bro.
That's why he's the
what I said?
He's the whole mature, isn't it?
It's mad. You ain't got a team now more, bro.
Don't believe everything you read in the newspapers. That's it.
It's not even in the newspapers, it's on socials, you know about.
Doesn't matter. Socials, whatever. At the end of the day, what happened is you're blowing it out of proportion, so forget it.
All right, let's talk about A1. How did you do at A1?
Yeah, look, we all saw it. I was, obviously I turned up, Wade brought Kieran, so ideally we had a conversation. We said, you know, I'm going to take 2 games, he'll take 2 games. He wanted him to get a run out. So, oh, cool, no problem.
Hold on. I heard that you was meant to play for Dons, though.
I heard today that you were supposed to play for Dons.
Listen. No. Obviously, we addressed that when I was speaking with KO5. I did get the call up, but then Oz chose Triple F and said, you know, I got him. I thought he was going to play for R2J. I can't even lie. That's why I was shocked when I heard he was playing. So I was like, okay, no worries. Look, ideally, I would have liked to play the whole tournament, but I had to settle with 2 games. But again, Ravi Athletic decided they didn't want to come. So we got a bye win, and then I was left with Stars because that was my 2 games. Obviously, Kieran had the other 2, Smiley and Slovakia.
So where did you get to, though?
Yeah, I had to play one game. So when I came on, I played in the first half and then came outfield. You saw me, tried to score, didn't work out.
Oh! Don't fall, it's Khaled. Not to Khaled.
That was wild.
What do you mean?
Bro,
Wait,
you were lost, bro. You were lost in
What
goal.
are
Then
you
you come out on
talking
the
about?
pitch, bro. You're even more lost, bro. What did you do on the pitch? Go on.
so when that ball, when he squared it, yeah, it came behind me. It was supposed to like, if he actually crossed it properly, I tapped that in. Do you know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, so you're putting everyone else under the bus, man.
look,
Why are you
okay,
doing
look,
that, man?
How did I do? We all know my team didn't get through. In fact, you also didn't do well either. Got beat by Men in Black. Got beat by R2J in the quarterfinals. So once again, while he had the better team, he didn't even go far. So what's going on? Address to the people why you didn't do well,
Bro,
Mr. Haas.
Don't worry about me, my bro, yeah? Listen, just remember who you're talking to, yeah? I have won way more than you, right? So
See what I mean?
you need to
See,
calm
the old
down,
light
brother.
bulb is coming out.
It's not
You
about the
see
old
that?
light bulb, it's current as well.
No
bro.
one is not respecting
Okay,
that. We
okay,
all
deep it,
respect
right?
that. Everyone respects what he has achieved, by the way. I'm the first to actually give you your flowers, for starters. So stop. I asked you, how did you do here in this tournament?
Okay, cool.
You did just as bad.
In
You
the
had a bit-
quarterfinals,
Okay.
right, we lost against R2J.
Right.
We missed chances. It's football, bro. It happens. You
Yeah,
can't
but-
win everything, right?
I think if that's me, I get criticised. Oh, you was playing with so-and-so. You lost to R2J. That wasn't even their best team. No Fred. Oh, their keeper, that was like their third choice, fourth choice keeper, etc. They ain't got Ryan in goal. They ain't got Aiden in goal. They ain't got Triple F. So allow it, because when it's me, I'm getting the stick.
Hey,
when
bro,
it's
listen,
you, it's
had-
just football. It's just football. You know, we move. R2J did well. Why
Do you know why that
it?
is? Do you know what that is? Because you talk, bro. And that's all it is. If you didn't talk and you went about your business, right, then you wouldn't get as much stick. But when you're yapping, right, people are going to come at you, bro. Do you know what I mean? You'd rather be humble, win,
I wish
and
I had
lose,
the shirt.
right? And, you know what I mean? Just keep it chill.
I wish I had the shirt. You know when Balotelli went like this and said, "Why always me?"
Khaled
I can't
Balotelli.
do that because I don't have "Why always me" underneath, so I can't do that. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, all right. So neither you won A1 tournament.
Yeah.
B2R did. Shout out to B2R.
No, we're not gonna do shout out B2R. B2R actually smoked Dons, smoked DUA 3-0, 2-0, won the final. Give them the credit they deserve, bro.
What you mean?
They beat big teams, and we are not speaking about it. So obviously he wasn't happy that we actually didn't elaborate.
You know why he's
in the
not
last
happy?
podcast. No, in the last
You know
podcast.
why he's not happy? Because you're taking all the limelight.
What are you talking about?
You're taking all the limelight. I got the quote, bro.
Why are you asking me how I did, and then you start putting up receipts and videos of me
I just
coming
answered the
out
question.
field?
I'm here to ask questions. Ask how you
give
did.
them the
You asked me
credit,
how
bro.
Haas did.
He smoked a lot of big teams
Of
in this
course.
tournament.
Shout out B2R. Shout out
Okay.
Owen.
Owen, I told you I will big you up, which I did. There you
But
go.
you're taking all the limelight because
I'm
of your
not.
antics.
You're the one that's doing
You're
it.
the antics, bro.
You're the
What?
You're the
Dirty journal. Is that what
right.
you're gonna say?
Okay,
Alright,
you're the
cool.
guy that does all of it. You're the guy that asks the questions. So you're supposed to be the one that actually then says, you know what? Let's talk about the champions.
I just said
B2R, they won the.
Did I not say
Yeah,
shout
but
out
shouting
B2R?
out. Yeah, but we said big up B2R in the last one. So obviously, this time we have to talk about how well they actually really did and beat. They did beat quite a lot of
Okay,
big
let me
teams,
ask you this
actually.
question then. Do B2R now go up in your rankings?
They've already, so they were third.
Yeah.
I don't think they then go past Slough Scorpions or Dons because they've won something bigger. Sorry, Owen, but third I think is quite outstanding on the 5 scene. And he's also
But it's Slough
not
Scorpions
happy
win
that no
tournament.
one's actually talking about the fact that he's been cleaning up on the 6s and 7s. So
but
obviously, yeah.
But one thing you got to understand is, right, if you speak about the 5 scenes, right, then B2R don't come into that because they don't play 5s like that. They actually won
Yeah,
the
I
5-side
know.
tournament this year. So you giving rankings 1 to
What are we
5,
doing?
it makes
We're-
no sense, bro.
we're
Because
doing it
you're
all
putting a
together,
team-
though.
No, we're not, though. You're putting a team into the best 5-side
So what?
team.
B2R are no longer in it just because they're not a 5s team, but then they're cleaning up on the 6s and 7s. And
If it's small-sided football, then 100%.
what, 6s and
they're up there.
7s? So A1 football 6s. Then they went to Distro Cup. He was there, the final,
Yeah, that's right,
etc. So he always does well in these tournaments that
Yeah.
are 6s and 7s. But when it comes to 5s, we're all criticising him because he didn't do.
It's not criticising, it's being real. Like, you're saying 5 aside. Do you
I'm,
get it?
I'm
So you
saying,
can't put
I'm saying in
6-asides
general,
and
I
7s
have
in
to put
5s.
that in because he's also doing very well in these
Yeah,
tournaments.
but if you're talking
that
about
we all
small-sided
also go
teams,
to.
then you can put B2R in there 100%. But if you're talking just 5 aside, then it don't work.
Okay, so what is this top 5 then? This top 5 is...
This is your top 5.
This is, bro, you created this, bro.
Okay,
this
but
is your, I don't know, bro.
I want to
you
put
went to
6s
bed,
and 7s.
started
Sorry,
thinking about
I
top
want
fives.
to put
It's
6s
weird.
and 7s, innit? That's the end of the day. That's 6s and 7s.
So you're changing your list to
Well, no, it
not
has to
best
be.
5s to best small side, and you're putting B12s
Yeah, let's
third.
do that, yeah.
Okay.
Is that fair
Right.
enough?
That makes more sense.
Okay, yeah,
That
fine.
makes more
There you
sense.
go. But I'm sure Owen will probably agree. You can't go past Slough, Scorpions and Dons if they're getting to like, you know...
What a Slough Scorpions won recently?
To be fair, yeah, look, it's unfair. Let him answer, look. It's
Right,
not
what
fair.
it is, obviously, with us, we only enter nationals, right?
There you go.
Big time now.
No, not even. So obviously, last year we won the 20k.
Yeah.
So obviously, big up Dons for winning obviously the 10k this year.
The SC Dons Kings!
But yeah, other than that, we haven't really competed in tournaments like that. But whereas all the other small-sided teams kind of enter all the tournaments that do take place.
Yeah.
So it's it's
I
one of
think
those ones.
it's-
But in the last 3-4 years, you know, we've won like, the last 3-4 nationals that have taken place. So the last one was obviously the Ladbrokes. The one before that was the Well Hydrate, which was obviously Stars League. They actually qualified. Slough Scorpion didn't actually qualify in the heats, but then Ike gave me the call. He said, "Look, Slough Scorpions are not in it. Come, like, bring a few of your boys and let's get it on."
And that's where I fell into it when I first came on and then started out in Stars and that. And I said, that's what that word, Stars, it was Slough. I wasn't aware that it was, you know, Stars League is a brand and
How do you-
obviously a lot
hold
of the
on.
players play under that. So
Whilst he's
it's
here-
not fair to do that because whilst he's here, you can ask him. Even I wasn't.
That's
like,
what to say.
Yeah, okay, go on.
What about all this mix up? Because again,
Yeah, even you said it as well.
Yeah.
When you met all 3 of them.
yeah. So all these mixing up teams and all the rest of it now. Is it Slough Scorpions? Is it Stars?
Look,
Is it
I can
B2R?
even answer this now because it's Stars League, like I said, is a brand, and at the time, they basically, if let's say a B2R didn't enter the tournament, some of those players will want to play, so they might get a shout out. And then same thing with Slough Scorpions. If they don't enter a tournament, the boys want to play football.
But
and
then
they
who
end up
gets the
losing.
glory then?
But then,
Who gets the glory?
I said the
'Cause
majority of what the
even though
team
it's
is.
Stars, 3 of the players out of 5 or 6 might be Slough Scorpions, and we know it. 'Cause
I
we-
said the majority, but I don't know how you guys want to
Yeah, I
base
mean,
it. But
there
it's under Stars League. Again, we also don't talk about the fact that Leggett did give the spot that was originally R2J. Had they not gone Denmark and lost that spot, it was under, he named it Let Us Talk. So you don't even see the name Stars League. You don't even see the players in terms of, you saw Izzy and Mike, but obviously you saw Slough Scorpion players in Haas and...
So obviously,
think.
like myself, I play with Stars League, right? Whether it's 6-a-side, 7-a-side, any other tournament that's not a national, right? So for me, obviously, when Ike gave me the call, when I also Slough didn't qualify, so obviously I then brought my players along. So it was literally a collaboration for that one tournament.
So who gets
It's
the who?
Stars, because we now know they're a brand. So it was Stars League, but,
Yeah, but-
if you look at the details, now we know it's Stars. But
No, Stars
back then
League,
it's like,
you know,
what's going
they
on?
claim that one because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, they went through the heat, which they qualified.
Which they
and
qualified
then,
at a start,
and then
yeah.
taken to the nationals. So but obviously they just added a few of the players because me, Anwar, Jovan, and a few of the boys, we also play for Stars League as well. Like when we go abroad,
Yeah.
we play for Stars League. So it's just like it's a brand where they got access to all the players.
You basically could say is where like all the best players from all the teams assemble, and then you just basically get the best team to perform in the tournament. But at the same time, you have to also remember the more teams that qualify for Stars, which they always do when they enter these nationals, they will like to get ideally 2 teams. You will see more Stars players than some of these Slough Scorpions coming into it and that.
But you're talking about Wild Hydrate and all these nationals, but where were you?
No, don't do that, because we spoke about what
Where were
happened.
you, bro?
Wait, you see what I'm saying?
Listen, all this talk, bro. Where
Okay,
were
so
you?
can I explain?
Bro, you're throwing names. This
Okay,
and that.
so
Allow it.
as
man.
you guys all know, I went to Croydon, and IFC were there, Terry was there, Arjun was there, and then obviously Dons were in my group, and then there was 2 random teams, couple kids, and we spoke about this. I played for Saha with the boys, yeah? I'm sure you all know who Saha are, yeah? KC, Diddy, all of those boys, yes. So for me, we had a great squad to win that group, but I told you what happened, and you guys, we all do it. If there's a situation where we can get a team out, the kids started scoring own goals, some madness happened. We're speaking to the organiser, is this allowed? At least if you're going to do it discreetly. But then, man, there's no it was kicking the ball into the net 10 times.
Hold on, you're out
How
in
are
Saha.
you doing that, bro? Huh?
You're out in Saha saying it's their fault.
No, I'm not out of them. I'm saying in the group, we got shagged because people are scoring own goals and then they basically knocked us out. That's what I'm saying.
Because
two teams
they
in
had
the
an
group,
agenda against you.
No, it's got nothing towards me. I think, I don't know, like, they just saw the opportunity to get... So, these guys somehow know each other. So they just agreed to concede goals so that they can go through when that team would have lost to that team and we would have gone through.
Oh, conspiracy theories.
Yeah, it was just mad. It was all mad on the day. But like I said, that's why I never got through the heats. Had I actually gone through, I would have needed to play one more game and then that would have been it. Like what, final and then played the IFC and then you never know, bro. I win the coin in the heat, I'm there. But regardless, forget that. I would have been there with a call-up, just like you. Did you play the heats? No. That's how, again, another controversial matter. Bro, why did you get there without even getting through the heats?
It's levels.
There you
bro.
go. What do you mean
It's
there's levels?
It's levels, bro.
No, it's not levels.
You know what I mean? I didn't have to qualify to get the call up.
You see this?
You know what I mean? And now, obviously, I'm getting Dubai,
I didn't,
bro.
I didn't either. I got a call up last minute as well.
I'm going Dubai, so. Do you know what I mean?
He's going Dubai. Where you going? Croydon, you said.
Anyway, listen.
Moving on swiftly, yeah?
Listen.
Where you going, bro?
Forget all that. Next national, what was it? When we talk about the next national,
Man's doing the Airbnb thing, like.
We're doing Labrooks now because how did you do in Labrooks? I did speak about his mistakes in the national, and he's gonna then go back to where were you? After they've just conceded and Hass has hit the post, you've picked up the ball and dashed it, and not even safe side the hitting the board. You've given it straight back to them to have another go. 3-2, you get knocked out. I feel like for you should know better on that stage. And again, BRFC, you shouldn't be losing that game. Shots you should be saying. Again, if you want to criticise my game, I'm ready to criticise people. IFC, again, taking an injured goalkeeper, you play the game and you're conceding like that in the 40th minute like that, bro. It's basics, bro.
No, it's not even about where were you, bro.
What? I can't criticise your mistakes.
The reason why you didn't get
criticise me, no?
No. So the reason why you didn't get there was because I played against your team, right? And I got 2 assists, right? Which Rootz, you can run up the video.
No, don't do that.
Right? Don't worry. So I beat your team, which is why you weren't there. And now you want to talk about me and my team.
I took them all the way
That's
to
crazy,
the promised
bro.
land, the semi-finals against Scorpions. Unfortunately, listen, yes, we fell short. Then we had to go Cardiff. Another madness happening there. But listen, we'll talk about this.
Hold on. Let's talk about the whole round trip you've done around the country and you still didn't get there.
I never went around the country. I went 2 heats and that's it.
What, Birmingham and Cardiff?
He went to the same 2 heats. You went to Birmingham, you didn't get through. Birmingham, you didn't get through.
We got through Birmingham.
No, sorry, which one? Barnet?
Barnet,
yeah. So Barnet, you lost to Kev's team, Stars, and then they went through, and then you lost in the semi-finals, penalties. And I remember Kev, shout out Kev, you're going home.
What's the say?
You're going home! Listen, you then had to go again, so don't act like I didn't go through 2 heats the same way you went through 2 heats, yeah? So, look, hands up, we should have actually done the job in Cardiff. Leggett was moving mad, we should have topped the group ourselves, beat Nemesis. But, look, let's leave that. Talk to us about your errors and how you managed not to get out the group because you was in a good position, no? Talk to the people. Talk to the people and what you... No, I'm just saying, you know...
So you want to bypass, right?
What we bypass?
I beat your team. Right?
What are we
It's
bypassing?
About me and you right now.
We spoke about that. You dashed it. Great throw. Well done. Fantastic. You can also watch my performance in the latest tournament. We'll get onto that. But yeah, we're all good at throwing ball. We're all good. Some of us all.
No. Don't.
We are
put
going
you
to
on
test
my
the
level.
distribution in a
I
minute.
will.
Don't worry. That's
You're
why the
not
gloves
on
are
my
here.
level,
That's
bro.
why we're wearing we're wearing the trainers right now because we are going to get into it. We'll talk about distribution. But
Right. So in the last few heats of Ladbrokes, right?
anyway, talk to us.
I think I've got like 15 assists in the last.
Yeah, no, credit where it's
Ladbrokes,
due. Yeah, he did.
right?
He did.
So you can't say mine, your distribution's the same, bro. Please, that's crazy.
You got look.
Because if you were that guy, you'd be in a big team right now. But right now, you don't even have a team. Even
Relax.
West Villain have dropped you, bro. That's
Relax.
crazy.
Propaganda. Anyway.
It's not propaganda because it's true. It's true.
Don't believe everything.
I saw
Listen.
it on socials, bro.
Can
on
you
their
talk?
official page.
Okay, let's talk about the.
Oh no, we're
the
still
mistakes.
talking. Yeah, okay. Let him. But
about
first things
mistakes.
first. He was playing in the game. You was watching it online, bro. Let's face facts.
I was.
100%. You weren't even there, bro.
We spoke about why I almost got there, and
Almost
like
don't
I
count.
said politics and hate. So we won't go into it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll be real. In the Ladbrokes, the boys didn't really turn up. It wasn't a great performance as a team. We had a tough group. We had Stars League, obviously, and Don Kings.
What was your first game?
Futsal team as well. At BR.
BRFC.
Yeah,
What was
yeah,
your first game?
We lost 2-1 in the first game. We were
To
1-0.
BRFC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was the team. Yeah. That's it.
So in the first game, we were 1-0 up, and then we kind of just threw the game away. We lost 2-1. Second game, 1-0 up again against Don Kings.
Dons.
And then threw the game away again. But for us, and the way we play, once we go 1-0 up, that's when we come alive.
Yeah.
Like with the style of play that we play, we just, we play boring football, just trying to kill the game off. Because tournament football, it's not about looking pretty, it's all about getting the win.
I'll give him credit though. I did mention how he threw it and the guy intercepted it. He did explain to me off camera.
Bro, he
Explain, go
trying
on.
to get onto me, right?
No, explain to the
You
people what you
then
mean.
put the video out there, which is fine, it don't bother me. But
Explain to them, go on.
obviously, one player was on the left. I tried rolling the ball. Instead of him coming to receive the ball, he's gone running in behind. And obviously, then the ball's being, cut out. And then obviously.
So basically, sometimes it might look like it's the keeper's fault, but it's actually two players not being in sync or knowing.
Don't dig out more players, bro. Don't dig out more players.
No.
'Cause you've already had a reputation this week already.
Are you gonna vouch for what I'm trying to say? Like the point that I'm trying to make.
I don't think he's gonna dig out his own players. He's not like you.
It looks bad that you've basically thrown it and then the players intercepted it. But what I'm trying to say is, had Jovan been there, his understanding with Haas is a little bit different, which is why the timing is very good in the sense that they catch the defender off guard. Whereas Haas was trying to throw it to feet, whereas the player thought he was trying to throw it in behind, and that's where Chris intercepted it, and then Haas then got another chance to score. So what I'm trying to say is, it's not.
All right, Mr.
It's not his fault, innit? It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
This guy thinks he's Gary Lineker or something, bro.
I was just saying, what's going on. I thought you'd all be on job, innit? That's it. But yeah, clearly.
Yeah, and also obviously, Jovan fractured his foot, so he's a big player for us. So obviously, wishing him a speedy recovery and that. But it was a big miss because the system that we play. We need runners, he was a big miss.
But you beat Stars League 1-0 though, so it's not like you didn't have enough to get through. You did have that.
I mean, we did, but overall, myself and all the boys, we didn't really turn up. We missed some big chances as well while we were 1-0 up. And in football, goals win you games at the end of the day. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Dons went on to win it. Big up Dons. Is that all right?
We've said that before.
I was just checking with you.
I was the one that I said, let's congratulate the winners because you wanted to move on straight into A1,
Are you sure?
After
Are you sure?
Bro, go watch it back. Watch it
are
back.
you
The guy
sure?
was moving straight away into A1. I'm like, are we going to talk about why I wasn't there? Forget why I wasn't there.
because I
Can we
bigged
talk about
up
the
Dons
champions,
and I
bro?
also bigged up Oz because
No,
remember
you were skipping straight to the next
dug out
subject,
Oz as
bro.
well?
And I said it to Oz, bro. You're not clutch. For me, he misses more than he scores.
Is he clutch now?
Yeah, he won the tournament. I can't say nothing. What can I say? If someone goes and wins the biggest tournament of the season, national,
He'll find an excuse.
I can't say nothing. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I said, you asked
did
me
he say?
to apologise, which I did, was in the second episode.
Yeah.
And I was speaking, I said to you, why are we not congratulating, why are we not talking about the tournament? That's what I was saying to you.
Okay.
And then obviously you was like, no, you went straight into A1. I was like, oh, can we talk
I don't
about
big
this
up
a little?
Dons and that. Like, big up Dons, big up Oz. Shut him up. Cool. Do your thing.
Oh, talk about shut me up. Oz did his thing, that's fine, because remember when I said
He's not clutch.
Oz ain't clutch and Terry's got no touch. Mr. Terry, he didn't prove me wrong. Because let's be honest, okay, cool, Oz won the tournament, which is fine to say, bro, how you telling me I'm not in your top 7, whatever, cool, shut me up, won the tournament. But Mr. Terry over here, since that comment when I went viral saying you've got no touch and everyone started going crazy about it like I'm disrespecting him, which I didn't, because we all respect what he's achieved as well as him. Since that comment, he's had about 10 tournaments and he hasn't won one. So,
10 tournaments.
bro, there has been about 10 tournaments. Please, Has, please, Can you help me out here, bro? How is man, since I made that comment, he hasn't won anything, and you're telling me that I was wrong about saying that comment about him losing his touch? Come on.
No, there's
now.
not been 10, but obviously there's been a handful.
There's been about
yeah.
There's been a lot of tournaments since that comment, bro. Come on, let's not.
We need to get Terry on the hot seat opposite you, man. Terry, come on, stop.
But come on,
dodging it.
IFC,
Come on.
IFC. Look, can we talk about IFC? Because there's a man over here that's sitting comfortably beating you in the last 5 shootouts. Can you tell them about that, please?
Obviously, in the last 5 penalty shootouts against IFC, obviously the games have been quite tight. It's gone to penalties. The last 5 times I've actually beaten them on penalties. So right now they probably hate me. Like, it's bad. Like Terry, oh bro, I got a video. He's just grabbing my thumb. He goes, "I'm trying to break your thumb right now."
Yo, Terry.
Yeah, bro. After the shootout, he was like, "Has man, not again." But he's always all love. But yeah, obviously the previous tournament that just went now, the Morocco tournament, I went to penalty shootout. The Well Hydrate to go to Dubai, penalty shootout. There was a Stars League tournament, that was also a penalty shootout. And there was a tournament in Harrow as well. And there was one more as well. So it's literally been like the last 5 times.
So this is the reason why
the Ladbrokes 20k tournament.
This is the reason why
touch comes down to picking the right players, tactics, who you bring off, etc., etc. I'm just saying, listen, you said manager threw his name first straight away. I said, hang on. And that's where that comment came from. So actually, I blame this guy. Don't blame me. He's the one that threw your name in, and I had to back up.
I threw his name in out of respect.
Yeah,
you did
because you bought the whole old light bulb. I don't care about how old the light bulb used to work, yeah? I'm talking about the now. Remember, I put up a post very recently of the old IFC badge and the new IFC badge.
Hold
you
on.
saw that post.
You're a man who loves an old light bulb.
What are you
anyway.
talking about?
You love an old light bulb.
And that's why you are basing it.
Let's
because
talk about my sayings from 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Go on my gram. Have a look at what I've done to Kings 4 years ago at Elton Goals.
Oh, we're back to this again.
You're moving crazy.
What?
Bro.
So
is that all you got on your CV, bro?
What are you talking about?
Bro, is that all you got on your CV?
No, I'm talking about the post that I recently put out.
No, but don't talk about old light bulbs and then you go back to your 4 years ago.
but
I made some saves against DUA or whatever.
The reason he mentioned Terry is because of, obviously, when
he's talking about managers.
Yeah, IFC, Leggett, KO5, old Cat, legend.
No, we're talking about managers.
Bez, etc. And when Terry was there. So we're talking about the old IFC, and that's why you threw his name in. And I'm saying, why are we not basing IFC on now, innit? The current.
No, but bro,
like last 2 years.
even IFC now, right? They're still getting to finals.
I'm not saying they're a bad
semis.
team. I'm saying, why are you not winning these?
But by you drawing them out, you know what I mean? It's not helping.
Okay.
It's not helping anything right now.
We know Stars League is a brand, right? Cool. A lot of players on the scene also have been in the squad for England Sixes, yeah? So you can't tell me that Arjun hasn't played alongside Zeus, Dom, what's his name, Breeden? All these guys. So you got Olu, and I think there was Matty Waller, he'll be watching this, Cal. So we are talking about ex-England six-a-side players, guys that are like polished, bro. Like when they come to turn up for these tournaments that we are playing here in Birmingham, in A1 or all these tournaments, All Nations, whatever it is, All Nations actually, because they went to the final. These are all experienced guys like Fies, etc. So you are expecting them, 1, to be favourites, 2, to win it. After someone is saying you've lost your touch, you expect the players to now be on it to like prove a point. But let's be honest, where's the problem at IFC? Can you tell them where the problem is? I don't want to say it.
It's not my team, bro.
We're talking about IFC right now. We're discussing what's going on.
But with the five-a-side scene, right? With the top teams, the games are always very, very tight. So it's very small. It's always small margins. One mistake can cost you. Yeah. But me personally, I feel like a goalkeeper plays a huge role in winning nationals.
I agree.
When I first started playing fives, back when I was 18, I was always told like your goalkeeper wins your national.
Yeah.
So you know, possibly that could be it. Because they got all the quality, they know the game inside out.
Look,
they've got quality players. So
you're digging out the goalkeeper, Jags.
Respect to.
No, it's not digging out, but I do feel like
Jags, man, raw. He's coming for you.
Respect.
Haas versus Jags.
Respect to Jags and Dill. Yeah, they've won a lot with IFC, but since the last 2 years and the blow up of five-a-side and so many teams coming onto the scene, they haven't been able to go to that next level in terms of Jags now. What? Okay, you're posting winning trophy after trophy after trophy, but now we're getting busy. Why are you not getting busy?
Because if you think about it, right, the last 5
Step
shootouts that I've had against them, like let's say if they did have someone in goal that was to kind of come out ahead and win that game,
there you go.
They could have possibly won a national. Because it was in the later stages. Like last week was the semi-final, and then before that was quarterfinals. So it's always been in knockout stages. But if your keeper steps up in that moment, it was crucial.
I agree.
Then that national could be yours.
So they needed Khaled, basically.
I've won the last 5 shootouts on my own. He's won 5 shootouts against IFC. In the latest tournament that just went by, Turbo Ams, Birmingham. Between us, that's 5 shootouts. While I was doing a madness over there, he was doing a madness on the other side, bro. So, okay, cool. But you've got the footage of one game. R2J will probably put out the next footage of the game where I make 2 big saves against 2 brothers, and that wins me 2 shootouts in a row to send me to the semi-final. And once again, we're talking about how many games went penalty shootout, bro? Quite a few, man. So your keeper has to step up, and I feel like, I don't know. Look, Jags, in my opinion, he hasn't stepped up when it's got busy in it, and that's my opinion.
What do you reckon?
He shouldn't have been there for the Nationals finals. Yes, he deserves to be there because he got through the heat with IFC. But when you're injured, you shouldn't be there. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. He shouldn't have been there. I've already mentioned it. I spoke to Arjun, I spoke to Terry. Sorry, you guys made that decision. You're the managers, you're the gaffer. That's on you. End of the day, he shouldn't have been there regardless. You're injured.
Do you think you should have been there though?
Because why is he not there for the next 2-3 tournaments after that? Why is he not?
You asked your question,
bro.
So you want to go there for the spectacle?
Do you have been in that position? Yes or no?
I already said to you.
What?
I was that close, but I don't know. We don't know.
Are you good enough though to be in?
Come on, stop doing that.
Are you good enough?
Are you though?
Let's be honest, yeah.
Are you though?
I've already said yes, but can I justify it? What people don't understand is while I'm playing with all these teams, Villains, West Bank, etc., I'm focused on trying to teach and help and like.
He's a mentor,
like basically, I'm in goal, worrying about other people on the pitch, but I've not been given the luxury that this guy has to step into a Stars and step into Slough Scorpions, where everyone's on job and I can focus in goal.
You should be worried about yourself.
1 second, how can I worry about goalkeeping and what I need to do in my job when I'm not in a team by merit, which I feel like I said, I've more than earned the right to be playing in a team like that. But like I said, politics and hate, but we won't get into that. Like I said, if I'm in goal and I am solely locked in to focus on my game without having to worry about the players because they're in a certain position, you can see it in the latest clip, bro. I'm shouting at a guy to get in a certain position to make their play. And you know that I don't have to do that in some of these circuits, especially IFC. I would not have to do that. Let's say I'm head-to-head with you, a Stars or whatever, Slough. Bro, you know it's going to be tactical, and I know I don't need to worry about anyone on that pitch because I know Zeus and Dom and etc. Cal, and they've been there, they've been to the big stage, they've played for England Sixes, Arjun himself. I do not need to worry. I just need to make sure the ball don't go in the back of the net. End of story. So stop this. He's going to cost us. He's going to shout. Stop that, man. Stop. It's stupid. It's a cop out.
All this, I've established that Khaled just basically wants to play for IFC.
I never said that. I never said that. They've lost their opportunity. They've lost their opportunity.
That's why you come here, right? Episode after episode.
IFC.
Right?
All this.
I know what you do. Now I know the game.
IFC.
Could have just said it at the start.
No, because they had their chance. IFC, I'm telling you right now, if I come up against you, you're finished. Because I'm telling you right now, your chance is gone. We have not clashed. You had the opportunity, and even if I won that semi-final against SL7, you went out anyway. My man over here put you out. So even if I got to the final, you weren't even going to be there to meet me. So what was the point of doing all that madness to get out of the group of death, only for you to then obviously lose your semi anyway because of this man again? But there's plenty of tournaments. I'm going to get you eventually. Dom, Zeus, Terry, Arjun, all of you. There's going to come a time where I'm going to be standing here and you're going to be opposite me. And then we'll get it cracking. And you can use this video if you want. That's it. End of.
Right.
Your chance is gone. You're not getting me.
Moving swiftly on. Turbo Ants.
Even Oz as well. Khalas.
Nah, listen. Stop digging yourself a grave with Oz, man.
Listen, I've got a lot of love for Dons. Everyone at Dons. Everyone at Kings.
I tried.
Everyone at Kings. Has everyone. I love all them guys, yeah? But Oz, I won't play for Oz again. Same with him. You're the same as I see. Rivals. End of. That's it.
These are the
Done.
thoughts of Khaled Terror. These are not the thoughts of Rootz TV or Haas or Slough Scopes or anyone in the 5 scene.
That's me. Anyway, go
Hold
on.
on 1 second.
Ask
right?
me a question.
So you want to play for the big teams, right?
How, okay, I had the chance.
Hold on.
Did I not have the chance to play for?
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on. So you want to play for the big teams, right? But you're drawing out every single manager. of
How
the
have I
big
drawn?
teams.
The chance has
Like,
gone,
it's
bro.
crazy,
The chance
bro.
has
Like,
gone.
there's no
How
need
many
for
tournaments
any
have
of
gone
this.
though? Okay, Oz has played 9 keepers in 9 tournaments.
That's
The
his
chance is
prerogative,
gone,
man.
bro. So what I'm saying is, you're saying you're out and you're out. And what? You want me to sit there and wait for my man to call me up?
But hold on, bro. You were playing in
The
BL ballers,
time is
right?
done,
With
bro.
Dons.
The time is
You played
done
with
now.
BL ballers,
It's time
right?
to
With
move
Dons.
on. It's time to move on.
Ah, cool. So what happened to BL
What?
ballers?
That was okay. That was before all these tournaments.
No, but you're saying 9
Yeah, I said I
tournaments,
fell
bro.
out
You're
with the
part
guy
of the
because
9.
I called him out and criticised him in the Showtime game where they won 1-0 because of a couple mistakes he's made in the game. And ever since that day, obviously, he wasn't happy. I wasn't happy because I was basically calling him out, and that's it, bro. That's all people need to know. And he's made the decision. Look, I don't want Khaled. That's it. Cool. That's his decision. It's not a problem. But just know that right now we need to move on. And if I get Oz, cool. If I get
Just
IC,
move on,
cool.
bro. Stop crying about
What do you
it,
mean?
man.
I'm setting the
stop
stage
crying,
right now to
man.
say that when we move on to the next tournaments, be ready. That's it. That's what I'm saying. What do you want me to say?
You're saying be ready, but who are you playing for?
Okay, cool.
A valid question.
Who are you playing
No,
for?
I don't
though?
need to
On a
answer that.
serious
No
note.
comment.
So you don't know who you're
I
playing
play
for?
for a lot of teams. Don't do that. You know I play for a lot of teams.
Bro,
So you're
play
making
for
out like I'm
teams-
not going to come up against
bro,
these
you play
guys.
for teams that I haven't even heard of, bro.
Okay, safe.
That's just real.
Have we cut? Wait,
Like,
we've-
West Villains, I'll be real. Like, no disrespect to West Villains.
I have.
But I didn't know about them.
How do you know
till
they're not
today.
going to become a good team though? How do you know?
They might do, bro.
They just what? They've been going for a year, bro. Roots, a year.
Now that you've left them or they kicked you out, they
Ah,
might be
see,
a good team now.
I said to you
You know
guys,
what I mean?
don't believe this. Anyway, don't believe everything you see in the
To be
news.
fair,
That's
I'll
fine.
give him that as well. Like you have put on a few teams that I wasn't even aware of. Like,
No, fair enough. Yeah, okay.
Like West
Obviously-
Bank, I wasn't
yeah,
aware of
no
you
one,
guys.
No one was. Yeah, fair
West
enough.
Villains, I wasn't aware of them until you.
Yeah.
And then you've fucked that up as well. So like, you put on a lot
listen,
of teams
end of the day,
inadvertently.
like I said, you don't know if West Villains are going to become a big team. You don't know who they're going to recruit. You don't know how many good players are going to come into play. I wouldn't be at the semi-finals if there wasn't a good team. And then transition, and I got to the semi-finals. Had we been a little bit more aware of your plays and that, maybe it's a different game, it's a closer game, I don't know. But you did make some big saves in that semi-final. But look, you can't say that we won't meet, man. We will meet. We've met once, and bro, we were very close to meeting again in the Ladbrokes last year. I wrapped it top bins, and we all saw what happened. Far. So again, it's not like we're not coming close, bro. We're very close. You're on the other side, I'm on that side.
But this is the thing,
Every
right?
single time, bro. Every single time.
But sometimes you say, oh, I've not played for a big team.
Are we not the two right now in the top 5? Are we not the two right now in the top 5?
You're not now. I'll just be real. You're
Asking
not,
for
no.
the top 5 right now.
Who is
Who's
your
the
top 5?
And based on what? Have they achievements or based on ability or what's happening?
Top 5, is, I'll be honest, it's difficult. It's a very difficult one, right?
There's a lot of goalkeepers.
There's a lot of goalkeepers. There's majority of the nationals were kind of I've won majority of them. Out of the last 6, I've won like the last 5.
Yeah.
There you go. So you got to be number 1 next.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Come on.
2, then obviously I'll have to go Matty because obviously nationals. I would have to put him in there.
Yeah, he won the A1 as
Right,
well.
And I'm gonna put Omid in there, right? Because he just won a 30-team tournament for the Turbo Ams one, to go to Morocco. So I'll put him in there, and then I'll put Kev, who's got to quite a few finals recently, and Paigey. Paigey also got to the BL Borders final. So I'll say that's my top 5. And did you hear Khaled's name in there?
Where are you?
I think KO5 will be sitting here happy with that top 5 because he'll probably agree with it only based on the fact that it's also based on achievements and based on what they've also recently achieved and based on ability in general because they're all part of that scene where they get called up to the brand stars and if not, they're in their teams, etc. So yeah, look, you can't take it away from Matty. He won A1 and Ladbrokes. Can't take it away from him. He's won the last 5, etc. Like he said, Ahmed won the recent one, and he also won Source Cup, which is coming up on the 30th. He beat Dons on penalty shootout in Sutton. So again, look, he's got trophies. He's naming keepers that have won, but you are acting like I don't have the potential to also be in this top 5. Like, you're making
Of course you got
like
potential, but again, you've not been at none of these tournaments and won anything. So, do you know what I'm saying? It's like saying in the Premier League, they've not finished in the top 5, but yeah, they've got potential to be in the top 5.
These guys are competing in all these tournaments prior to me. I'm not competing in these tournaments. This is only me right now.
So, Ladbrokes, you were there, right? You didn't win that. A1, you didn't win
Who
that.
am I playing?
Morocco tournament, you didn't win that. So all these tournaments, I'm naming these keepers, you were there, but you didn't win. So now you're upset that you're not in top 5.
I'm saying all these keepers have been competing in these tournaments with you since 2020 when 5s wasn't popping off and it was Sunday League and SC Dons and hashtag and
we're not even talking those times.
I'm saying 2020
hold on.
keepers were
Why are you
about.
getting the old light bulb out? Hey,
I'm not. One
old
second.
light bulb.
So I didn't exist when I was playing for SC Dons Football Club at Eltham Goals, and then
We're not
Bexley
talking
Heath,
about them
and then
times.
we're talking years here from 2020 to 2024. While you lot are playing in tournaments, you're basing it on what you've all won recently and before, and it's just unfair not
He
to
just
put
give
my
a
name in
list
there when
all
I-
based recently.
Let's say I entered all these tournaments. I could bring out all these fucking tournaments that I would have won, yeah? Okay, here we go. KFI's game would have. But
It certainly should have, could have, would have.
you're not giving me the credit I deserve based on the fact that I have been on the 5 scene. I just haven't been competing in these tournaments with these big circuit teams to go to that next level and learn all these.
But the reason why that is because if you were good enough,
Arjun, why did you not give me a call? Arjun, why did you
you're
not?
not good enough, bro. If you were good enough, your phone would ring. I promise you. And that's facts because
I
you
said
said you were at
politics.
5 scenes, right? So you've been playing a 5 scene, but no one's been calling you up. That's because you're not.
I
good
would
enough, bro.
put
I'll be
myself
real.
ahead of. I'd say, obviously, out of the 5 that he mentioned, I'd say probably Matty and Ahmed because, you know, yes, they've won and I haven't, but that's not to say they are better. It's the same as saying the Arsenal situation. They didn't win, but they've got world-class players. So what, are you going to say he's not world-class because he never won the Premier League, but then another guy's world-class because he just walked in and just won? It's not fair. Stop doing this. It's just, stuff for Allah, please, bro. B2R will back me up. B2R will definitely back me up on this. It's not fair. You can't do this, bro.
Let's talk about the most current tournament because we kind of skipped around it. Turbo Ams, how did you do and how did you do? Let's start with this guy. Let's get his monologue out of the way. Come on.
I thought you was going to ask me this when...
Well, we're trying to. You keep interrupting.
No, the only reason is KO5 was the one that was coming up to me asking me how I was doing at the tournament, bro. I thought you was going to ask me when he's on the hot seat, bro. Not this guy, because he wasn't the guy coming up to me asking me how I was doing in my
I wasn't
group.
even there.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Fair, one sec. One sec, fair enough. One sec. Fair enough, but I'm saying you was there on the phone when he put you on...
Just talk,
Okay.
Just talk, man. Come on, man.
KO5 walked over to my group after I lost 1-0 to SL7 in a very close game. Got his phone out. Khaled, how you doing? This guy laughing down the phone. And you was.
Of course.
Are you going to get through the group, etc.? I don't think he is. Lost to Ravi 2-1. But we eventually got out of it with a couple bye wins because the team left. I think they lost about 17, 15-0, I don't know, man. And then B2R didn't turn up. And then I think we beat a team 6-0. And we got through. But I got it cracking in the last 16 and quarter-final. Come up against Showtime. Got my revenge. At Leicester, as you saw, they beat us. So I called out Messi, which I did.
You think I forgot about Leicester? Let's fucking play! Messi! Messi! Messi!
2 balls on your head. 2 balls on your head. Don't forget that.
Messi! You're next.
And they didn't answer. I can't lie, it was a good assist, but our guy got sent off. So we had to weather the storm, get through to pens, and I did what I do best. As you saw. And with R2J, the clip ain't out, but same thing again. Frankie made a big save on the penalties. I then had to reply. Did the same thing, called out both brothers, and made 2 big saves. They were 2 good penalties. They never missed the target or anything.
One step. Go, Khaled. I used to wear that shirt, mate. Yeah! Both brothers! I told you.
Perfectly good penalties. I had to guess right and made 2 big saves to get through. You will see it when it comes out. And I started dreaming. I thought, wow, I might actually be able to win this.
Dreaming, you know. It's reality for me, bro. Man, it's a dream for you. That's
I looked
crazy.
over, I saw IFC and I saw stars. I was like, whoever it is, I don't mind. And I
Call
did-
that IFC.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay, at the end of the penalty shoot, I said, I want IFC.
Give me IFC.
You know, okay, cool. But you all know why. You can't snub me like that and expect me not to want to face you. They put them on the other side again. So not only did Turbo not put me in the same group as them, they dodged me in the group, which I think they did dodge me. And then they dodged me on the, you know, when you put people on separate sides, they managed to get Don Kings and Stars. They avoided the man well. He was on the other side. I said, cool, we'll see you in the final. I had to get to the final, SL7 before me, 2-1, close game. Couldn't get there, but they didn't get through anyway, so yeah.
So Khaled didn't come in clutch, cool.
Did come in clutch, but
Yeah, I mean, Turbo tournament, big up Turbo and Sufwan for putting on a great
Yeah,
tournament. 30
definitely.
teams, it's not easy.
100%.
So yeah, they done well with that one. Yeah, we actually lost in the final against SL7. So big up SL7 for winning. They deserve it. You know, they've been trying for quite a few years now, trying to win something major. So big up, especially Omed. You know, he done well, had a great final. Make some big saves. Obviously, we missed the penalty in the final as well with with a minute to go. So Omed, you know, made a big save on that one.
Oh no, he was quality in that whole final.
Yeah,
Like
it
it
was
was similar to what Kev did in the Labrooks. It was like, I'm shocked that you actually got goalkeeper. I thought he should have got it, to be fair. He only conceded 3 goals and he won every single game. You didn't win every single game. And also, in that final, he was the one that actually went big. I don't want to take that trophy away, but you should have handed it over to him, including the gloves, because he was unbelievable. Shout out Ahmed, shout out Kev in the final. Sorry, I'm not happy with that.
Give him the gloves.
What are you doing, bro?
Here you go.
Okay, give me the gloves and give him the trophy.
Alright, cool. Okay, the reason why.
What?
The reason why I did get the.
Are you going to give me my ratings as well? For getting to the semi-final with West Bank?
I didn't watch you play, bro. I didn't watch you play.
Out of the group of, oh, okay.
I didn't watch you. Okay, yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, so the reason why I
Yeah.
got goalkeeper of the tournament was because the last 16, it was a penalty shootout, which I got through.
Yeah.
Quarterfinals
Yeah.
against SC Dons, I saved 2 penalties.
Look at the player.
Got us through that one as well. Semi-final against IFC, saved a penalty again. 5 times in a row, IFC, it's crazy. Got us through that.
Nah, it's not easy. 3 shoutouts in a row. That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Sounds pretty obvious to me why you got it.
I think there's, look, it would.
Why are you being a hater, bro?
Nah, no, I said I agree. I agree.
you didn't.
But it's like that because Ahmed did out. Okay, so that performance in the final doesn't outdo those 3 shootouts. Come on, I think it does, man. If I
list of what he's done.
Daylight, that's robbery, man. I think Ahmed deserved that.
Make your mind up, man.
Ahmed
Make your
deserved that,
mind
man.
up, bro.
Ahmed
You're saying
deserved
daylight robbery, then you're saying
So
you
what?
agree.
So penalty shootouts
Hold on,
all of a
right.
sudden is better than having a worldie in a final where you're making bare saves. No, come on, man.
Right? Man of the match and player of the
Turbo, I
tournament
think
is
you
two
got that
different
wrong.
things.
Ahmed should have got goalkeeper of the tournament. He won it. He won it. And conceded the least goals, won every single game, and performed unbelievably to stop these guys from winning. Why have you got the trophy and the gloves? But anyway, I'm not a hater. I just think he should have got it. Turbo, you got that wrong. But yeah, let's go.
That's your opinion, my bro. But
I still
I'm the one at home with the fresh pair of gloves.
Where,
Your ones are worn out, bro.
they're not worn out. They're gonna do the job in a minute right now when we get busy. Don't
Hold
worry.
on. I've got a couple more questions before we get into
more
that.
questions.
Right.
What?
So what makes a good fives keeper in your opinions? So give me like 5 attributes that a good fives keeper needs.
Communication.
I was just gonna
Communication is
say that.
key. Shot stopping, distribution, managing pretty much the team, the positioning.
Game
shape.
management.
Yeah,
Game
and,
management.
game management.
And else playing out with your feet as well. I'll give you that.
Some tournaments don't allow you to play with your feet, so it's more distribution with the hands. But yes, feet comes into play. Jags, that's why I think I should be ahead of Jags because of feet. Basically, it's not all shot stopping. If it was all shot stopping, then Jags will be number 1. because he's a good shot stopper. But it's all about the other things, game management, knowing when to play the right pass to the right person, etc. When you've been told certain tactics. Shout out Ike with the clipboard. He knows what he's doing. So if you're standing there and you're listening to him, you don't roll the ball to someone that doesn't have an option afterwards, etc. These are things that a goalkeeper, you'll notice how Kev goes to roll it but goes that way. Shout out also Kat back in the day when he used to go, yeah, and then you see it go the other way. Do you understand? So listen, there's a lot of things keepers don't understand. It's small margins, the difference between winning a tournament and not, and going out in the semi or final, simply because of a decision that you make, and that's it. And like I said, decision making has to be in there. Communication, he said it, distribution and game management, and yeah, I think. Okay,
the reason why I asked is obviously because now we're about to get into it and prove who's the better keeper out of the two. So again, with these next couple of games that we're going to do, we're going to prove the reason why he's the top keeper and the reason why you're watching him all the time. So again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we get into this.
And you know I've got the best feet as a goalkeeper on the circuit. Everyone on the scene. Oz politics. Terry hate. 10 nationals.
I think
and
if
I
I
don't need
need
one. Hey Jags, I know you're sitting there on your sofa, you're scared. Kieran, AFTV, yeah? Long time ago. Come here so I can put you back in retirement.